TCS market cap hits 15 rupees lakh crore as stock touches new all-time high. The market cap of Tata Consultancy Services, TCS, soared to a staggering 15 rupees lakh crore as its stock reached a record-breaking all-time high. This milestone underscores TCS's strong performance and position as a leader in the global IT industry. China's dominance in coal power construction. Despite global efforts to transition away from coal, China has emerged as a primary hub for new coal power plants, accounting for 96% of new coal power construction, 81% of newly announced projects, and 68% of generators coming online. China's push for energy security has led to a massive expansion of its coal fleet, despite environmental concerns. Aster DM Healthcare's expansion plans. Aster DM Healthcare is set to bolster healthcare infrastructure with the addition of 1,500 beds over the next 3 years, backed by investments totaling Rs 850 crore. This ambitious expansion underscores Aster DM Healthcare's commitment to meeting growing healthcare needs and enhancing access to quality medical services. Hotel APJ Surendra Park IPO. APJ Surendra Park Hotels is set to launch its initial public offering, IPO, worth 920 crore. This IPO comprises a fresh issue of equity shares amounting to 600 crore and an offer for sale, OFS, totaling 320 crore. Investors await the listing of APJ Surendra Park Hotels shares on both the BSE and NSE on Monday, the 12th of February, anticipating the impact on the hospitality sector. Wave, Red Sea crisis not a threat for consumer sector yet. Despite escalating tensions in the Red Sea region, analysts suggest that the crisis poses no immediate threat to the consumer sector. However, they caution against ignoring potential risks associated with the situation. As geopolitical events unfold, vigilance remains crucial for investors navigating the market landscape. Life Insurance Corporation of India. On the 8th of February, LIC will convene to consider the proposal for an interim dividend. This decision could have implications for investors looking for returns on their investments in one of India's largest insurance providers. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, HAL. HAL is set to deliberate on the declaration of an interim dividend on the 12th of February. With a record date scheduled for the 20th of February, 2024. Shareholders will await this decision eagerly. Varun Beverages Limited. The company has recommended a final dividend of 1.25 rupees per share. Although the record date is yet to be fixed, this announcement signals positive news for shareholders. Power Finance Corporation Limited. PFC will discuss the proposal for declaring an interim dividend on the 8th of February. This move could attract investors seeking income from their investments in the power financing sector. Apollo Hospitals Enterprise Limited. On the 8th of February, Apollo Hospitals will deliberate on the proposal for an interim dividend. This decision reflects the company's financial performance and its commitment to rewarding shareholders. Steel Authority of India Limited SAIL plans to consider an interim dividend on the 12th of February, with the record date set for the 20th of February, 2024. Shareholders will monitor this development closely. Sundaram Finance has already declared an interim dividend of 14 rupees per share on the 1st of February. The record date for this dividend is the 16th of February. 2024, indicating a positive outlook for shareholders. KPR Mill Limited. The company has declared an interim dividend of 2.50 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 13th of February, 2024. This announcement underscores the company's commitment to rewarding its shareholders. Triveni Turbine Limited has announced an interim dividend of 1.30 rupees per share and a special dividend of 1 rupees per share, with the payment date on or before the 29th of February. The record is set for the 16th of February 2024. Investors can expect increased returns. JK Lakshmi Cement will declare an interim dividend on the 8th of February. Shareholders will await this announcement eagerly for its impact on their investment portfolios. Man Infra Construction Limited. The company has declared its fourth interim dividend of 0.54 rupees per share on the 27th of February, 2024. The record date for this dividend is the 15th of February, 2024. CCL Products India Limited. Payment of an interim dividend of 2.50 rupees per share has been declared by the company, with the record date set for the 15th of February, 2024. Orient Cement Limited. The company has announced the payment of an interim dividend of 0.75 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 16th of February, 2024. Dynamatic Technologies Limited. The company will consider the declaration of an interim dividend on the 13th of February, with the record date set for the 23rd of February, 2024. Banco Products has declared an interim dividend of 20 rupees per share on or after the 27th of February, 2024. The record date for this dividend is the 16th of February, 2024. Gulf Oil Lubricants India Limited. The company has announced an interim dividend of 16 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 13th of February, 2024. Bajaj Consumer Care Limited. The company has recommended an interim dividend of 3 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 17th of February, 2024. SMC Global Securities has declared an interim dividend of 1.20 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 13th of February, 2024. Saurashtra Cement Limited. The company will consider the proposal of an interim dividend on the 12th of February. Tina Rubber and Infrastructure Limited. The company has announced the record date for the recommended interim dividend of 3 rupees per share, set for the 8th of February, 2024. Career Point Limited. The company will declare its second interim dividend on the 13th of February. Vibrant Global Capital Limited. The company will consider the declaration of an interim dividend on the 14th of February. Save Technologies has declared an interim dividend of 2 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 16th of February, 2024. Intellivet Capital Ventures Limited. The company has extended the record date for the issue of bonus shares and the ratio of 2:1, now set for the 12th of February, 2024. Galware Technical Fibers Limited. The company will consider and approve the proposal of a buyback through the tender offer route at a price of 3,800 rupees per share, with the record date set for the 12th of March, 2024. Zydus Lifesciences Limited. The company will consider the proposal of a buyback on the 9th of February. Shilpa Medica Limited. The company will raise funds through a rights issue on the 8th of February. Vertex Securities Limited. The company will consider raising funds through a rights issue of equity shares on the 13th of February. Thanks for watching. Please thumbs up if you like, subscribe, press the bell icon and never miss an update, share and comment your thoughts on the comment section, and stay tuned with Corporate Actions India.